Yeah, another small project I'm doing this morning is trying to figure out a way to do a feeding system for my pigs. As you can see, I have a mud hole out there. We've had a lot of rain the last couple of days, and you know, dirt, rain, and pigs, they don't match at all. They don't make a good mix up at all. And what's really bad is when you got to get in there and feed these animals, and you don't want to end up in the mud waddling around with the pigs. So I'm trying to think of a way that I'm going to be able to feed them from the outside of the pen, and I'm going to try to use what I have out here on the place instead of going through the extra expenses of going to the store and buying something. I'm going to try to find what I have out here because I'm all about investment. I'd rather invest something than go spend money on it. But if I have it here on the property, I am going to use it. One thing you'll learn out here, or if you live in the country on a farm or whatever, you learn to not throw anything away because you never know when you may need it. So what I'm going to try today is I'm going to use some molasses buckets and turn those into some feeding troughs. All right. So these are the molasses buckets I'm going to be using to turn into feed troughs for the pigs. As you can tell, I've already kind of pre-marked them, so that way I'm going to cut that out, probably use a cutting disc on my grinder to cut these out. And what that's for is because pigs aren't so tall, so if I cut those off right where I'm at, I can also put the feed in there. The feed won't roll out since I have this little lip right here, and they'll be able to swoop on in, eat the feed, and hopefully that works out, keeps me clean as well. Scraps I have left over, these little pieces right here, what I'm going to be able to use them for, I'm not throwing those away either. What I can do with those, I can put those together just like that, and when I'm planting, say, new trees or whatever, I can use this as the border around that new tree. So I can just place these together, and look at that, I have an instant border. So I'll save that for a later project. Alright, so after I had them cut out, as you can see, it's going to be a perfect little feeding trough here. Figure out a way I'm going to attach it to the fence, that way they're not moving it around, because hogs like to move stuff around. So what I did is I put some marks here. I'm going to drill some holes with my DeWalt drill, and then I'm going to use some zip ties and zip tie it to the fence. I'm going to use these thick zip ties, that way I know they won't break. It'll give it a lot longer life on it before they break. And because pigs can be pretty rowdy, they're pretty strong and they're pretty smart. So we're going to drill these holes right here. And there we have it. It's complete. What I did, I used that extra thick zip tie for the holes that I'd put in. I fixed it to this panel here. Now they're able to reach down in there and eat their grain. They seem like happy pigs, and I'm happy too that I didn't get filthy. I didn't have to wallow in the mud with them. All right, I appreciate you guys tagging along. Have a great day.